Hey you guys, what's going on? It's your girl Queen Motivation, and I'm just coming on here tonight just to drop a brief message. I'm gonna try my best not to take up too much of your time, no more than 12 minutes of this message. Anything after that, I did too much, okay? But before I go into the video, let me start by saying, if you hear music in the background, I do not own any rights to this music. I don't have no copyrights to this music. This music is playing in the background just for a little touch of music, just to enhance the conversation with a little backdrop, but I don't own the rights, okay? I don't own the rights to this music at all. But I want to start off by telling y'all that this message is just to speak to somebody who may be feeling alone or dealing with a lonely spirit or feeling like you isolated from the world and people and places and things. Trust me, it's for a reason. Some of us are struggling right now because we do not understand why we are by ourselves. But when I tell you isolation enhances elevation, some of us have to be by ourselves because we have to deal with ourselves. Some of us are trapped in a circle where we feel like we are entitled to so much and we are entitled to so many people. But when I tell you, there's some things about ourselves that we need to work on. Excuse me. There are some things about ourselves that we need to fix. We don't have no business trying to get into people's lives all broken, and we don't have no business trying to bring people into our lives all broken. We need to work on some things within ourselves and deal with the inner us that's all jumbled up and messed up. When they say God don't bless no mess, they talking about you, honey. They talking about the mess that you are delivering. They talking about the mess that you are pushing out. They talking about the mess that you have created in your own life. You got to stop blaming people for the things that you are going through. I understand that people contributed to your hurt, but those people are not responsible for your healing. There are some people in your lives that did some things to you that broke you down mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically. I get it. I understand. But baby, them people are not going to heal you. You may not receive an apology. People may not acknowledge that they broke you. People may still make you feel like you are small, that you have no importance in their life or your own life. You got to kick that mindset to the curb and not worry about what other people got to say about you. Because when I tell you, baby, that season of isolation is preparing you for something great. You over here worried about why you ain't got no man and you got a credit score of 420. You over here worried about why you ain't got no woman and you don't got no car to take her around in. You over here worried about why you don't have no friends and you can't even afford to go out to lunch with them. Worry about the wrong stuff. We got other things to work on. Some of y'all can't even hold a conversation longer than 3 minutes, and you worry why nobody's talking to you, why nobody calling you. Or every time you get on the phone, you gossiping, or you talking about something negative, or you talking about something that's uninteresting. You never have anything positive to say, and you wonder why people don't want to connect with you. You need to be by yourself because you need to deal with yourself. You need to focus on yourself and build a better you. You need to enhance your mindset on greater things, on better things, on positive things. You sitting around here worried about all the wrong stuff. I'm here to tell y'all. Y'all be sitting over here judging people's glory, but you don't even know their story. You don't know what people had to go through or what people are still going through to be in a position that they are in today. There's a lot of people who have been trapped in their past, and they decided one day that enough was enough, and they put in the work to get out of that brokenness. They put in the work to get out of that mentality where they felt like they was never going to have anything or anybody. They put in that work, and you over here jealous about what they got and what they doing, and you don't even want to put the energy in to get in the better position yourself, but you hating and mad with the next person that's doing something. I done been through some things myself, but I'm not letting my past dictate who I'm becoming. I've exposed myself on a video I did previously called Getting Through the Lies. And I got a lot of backlash for it. And I get people that still attack me with my own words and my own truth. But it's not for me to care about what they got to say. It's not important for me to worry about how they feel about me. Because I'm loved either way it goes. Just because they don't love me, that's not going to make me feel like I'm not loved at all. I got people that love me from the front to the back of my life. I got people that's not judging me off my past, because everybody have a past. There's a lot of people that's not strong enough, not woman enough, or not man enough to talk about what they've been through. And I'm not saying you got to tell the world, but there's a lot of people that hide behind their past and act as if they are so perfect and never did anything to anybody. It's a lot of people that don't even realize that they are the problem. They don't even realize that when people get around them, they make people uncomfortable. People don't want to talk to you. People don't want to be around you. People don't want to be seen with you. Baby, there's bigger things to worry about than to worry about why you ain't got this and why you ain't got that. Focus on yourself and build up the person that you are supposed to be. That isolation period is something that a lot of us need, because we have absolutely no business trying to get in anything. No relationship, no friendship, no nothing. Until we work on the inner us. Some of us are still dealing with the inner us. That broken child who got broke down when they was young. Abused spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and sexually abused. And we've adapted that mentality that we're not good enough for the next person. But yet we keep trying to be in a relationship or keep trying to be in some sort of twisted friendship. But we need to deal with ourselves. Stop trying to make people responsible for what you have to fix. You have to put in the work to heal yourself and get your mind right. Stop making people feel as if they are the reason why you still jacked up. You getting in these relationships damaged and trying to damage people that's only trying to love you. Go get some healing. Go get some peace. Go find yourself. Go reinvent who you are. I know it. I know what it's like to feel alone. I done been there. Wondering why men don't love me the way I love them. I was so insecure with myself. Didn't know how to even love a man, but wanted to be in a relationship so bad. Couldn't love a man if I had the directions in my face. Because I was struggling with my own personal demons. I was struggling with my own insecurities. I was struggling with some things that I know that I didn't even need to be bringing into a relationship. I was wrestling with my flesh. I was wrestling with my past. But yet I wanted to be in a relationship. I had to sit down and get by myself, to myself, with myself, for myself. Because I had to learn to forgive myself. I had to learn to love myself. I had to pour into myself. I had to invest into myself. Sometimes when I feel like I'm getting off track, excuse me, I go and I watch Juanita Bynum's No More Sheets. You know why? Because that speaks volumes to me. It may not speak volumes to nobody else, because a lot of people, you know, to each his own. The video is old. It's some years back. It's some years back. But it still blesses my spirit every time I watch it. I can watch that sermon 7 times and it gives me a different message every time. Because sometimes what your spirit needs in that moment is what speaks to you the most. So I want to encourage somebody that don't fret about being by yourself. Don't fret about being alone. Don't fret about the isolation period. Yes, you single. It's okay. Work on you. Fix you. Clean you up. Clean house. Because some of us look good on the outside, but the inside is a mess. And God don't bless no mess. So clean house. And when I say clean house, I'm talking about you, your temple, your house, your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. Everything about yourself. Clean house. Before you take your dirty self onto somebody that worked hard and dirty them up. Stop making people responsible for you. Your brokenness. Stop making people responsible for your happiness. If you can't be happy by yourself, you ain't got no business trying to include somebody in your miserable life. And I know this message, it may offend some people. It may not. But truth be told, a lot of us got some work to do. We ain't got time to be looking at how fine he is or how cute she is, when we got some ugly things about ourselves. Fix you. Work on you. Trust me when I tell you, being single and being lonely in this isolation period, it's what you need right now. It's really what you need. A lot of us need to be by ourselves right now because we got work to do. So if this message is for you, I hope that it touches you in the way that you need it to touch you. And if it's not for you, scroll on. Everything ain't for everybody. But baby, when I tell you in isolation for a reason, because elevation is near. But in order to be elevated, you got to be removed from all these distractions. Whatever these distractions are, you can't get to the next level being distracted. You can't walk across the street going forward looking backwards, because you bound to get struck by a car. And you're not even going to see it coming. So you can't focus on what's behind you trying to get ahead. You got to focus on the present right now. When you're walking across the street, you got to look at the cars that's in front of you right now, that's going right now, that's moving right now. You can't even look at the car 10 blocks down. Because for one, you can't even see it. Let's be honest. You can't see it till it get up on you. And if you're not careful, you're so busy staring at the car way back there, you might miss the cars that's coming in another direction. So you need to focus on the cars that you can see, so you can get to your next destination across the street. That's how life is. Don't focus on what's behind you. Don't focus on what's way ahead of you that you can't even see. Focus on your right now so you can get to the next level. You got to cross to the next level, but you can't cross if you back here and way too up. You got to be right here in the midst of what's going on right now so you can do what you got to do. So don't worry about the isolation season. It's for a reason. You need to be alone because you need to be worked on, and you got some kinks about yourself that needs to be fixed. So remember, when I tell you, trust the process, because isolation is definitely going to lead to elevation. Elevation is coming, but you got to focus on you. Clean your house and get you prepared for what's coming. But don't focus on what you can't change, okay? That's the message, Queen Motivation. Again, if you hear this music in the background, I do not own the rights to this music at all. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Going live, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm going to see y'all because I love y'all so much. Good night.